Well, everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team. A season ago, they matched up with this team in the first round, lost a tough 6-game series.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice straight power there, straight power. For three, West. It's hauled in by Duncan. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
So here is West, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. Pass to McCollum. On the wing, Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the
And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. McCollum outside. Duncan, a screen. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's West, and the layup is good.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Now here's Murray. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to West. .129 left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Duncan. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Murray. Still yet to score. Pass to Jones. Now Murray. Here's Duncan. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. 34 seconds left in the first.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
On the wing, Murray. On the wing, Murray. Over in the corner, Dort. To the wing right side. For 3, Holmgren.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's New Orleans. 16. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And they're trailing by 7. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Pelican substitution, Daniel Tice.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Tice. Holmgren with the steal. Here's West. Rejected by Ingram.
Ingram there with the defensive effort, putting that 7'3" wingspan to use.
Caruso with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul.
And here are the Pelicans now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Wallace. Down low. Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Joe. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Tice, to the paint. Here's Williamson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move him.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Well, that's a terrific assessment. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Hartenstein. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
D2 from Williamson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Look, I'll tell you, Zion, that's one powerful guy going to the basket.
Here's Williams, and it comes off the front of the rim. Tice with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. And it's Williamson missing.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Alvarado with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Tice throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. Clock at 6. Joe with it. It's stolen by Alvarado. Pushing it up. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Lob pass to Duncan. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. West with the ball. Jones covering. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Duncan with the block. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. Thank you for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Ingram. Duncan inside. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half here. West, that's good.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Now Murray. Ingram outside. Here's Duncan. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Ingram. To the inside. And Duncan throws it down.
Well, this is something that Ingram has really worked on. And you see the results there with the perfect pass.
Over in the corner, Caruso. There's the pick. And here is Holmgren. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. Good D by Jones.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Dort with the ball. Jones covering. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Williams gets the bucket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Alvarado with it. Williamson right side. Tice. And Tice throws it down.
You know, Zion doesn't get enough credit for how he shares the ball. He is a really good passer.
And the Thunder another three.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. The Pelicans trail. Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. And it's Tice in the corner. Screen by Tice. McCollum no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ball's knocked loose. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Hartenstein inside. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 1. And for 2K Sports.
38.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. Trains the 3-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Inside, here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to West. Oh, good on the triple. Here's New Orleans. Duncan, a screen. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Murray surveying the D. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They get it back. And the dunk by Duncan.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Zion Williamson.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCollum. To the middle. Outside for Murray. Duncan, a screen.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
Murray, no good. And here is Holmgren. Outside West. Outside Dort. And he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 2.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Caruso. A tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. And here's West on the arc. Oh, they get it back. No good. Shot missing. Pelicans trailed by 3. Duncan in the corner. And the dunk by Duncan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And good that time. And that's now 7 points for Lou George.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Now Williamson. And it's McCollum in the corner. West with the steal. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Duncan outside. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things in a break that just happens. Hits the three-point bomb.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Duncan drawing the double team. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Floats it up for Holmgren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. West with a wide open look. And the Thunder another three. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the basket.